Lifted Up Barber here. Today I'm just gonna post random clips from how my week was as a barber. Not everything's gonna be in order, but just me thinking, me rambling, me putting together, new blades, things that could help you guys, new barbers especially. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you like this type of content, let me know. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get right to it. All right, guys, today is going good. I got a free coffee and free bubble tea. What is this? Braganza tea? I don't know, but it's so good. I'm just like so grateful for people right now. Feeling grateful right now. Feeling blessed. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I just did a Zoom call with a tax professional. And this guy, man, they ain't cheap. Okay, guys, it was up there. It was like $850 for to do taxes, and then I'm moving to a S corp. So from an LLC to a S corp, and it's supposed to save me like $4,000 more than an LLC. So what he said, guys, was if you make 50K net income, that's after all expenses and everything, then it's better for you to do the S corp. And yeah, you guys should look into it yourselves, but that's what he told me. And yeah, so we're gonna be switching over to S corp, save money, and yeah. And I'm also gonna get QuickBooks to start tracking my expenses better. And there's so many questions I was asking him. I was asking him about the Trump One Big Beautiful Bill that was saying how like tips aren't gonna be taxed. He was telling me about how like it hasn't been instilled yet, so nobody really knows what's going on with that. And yeah, guys, I definitely recommend, guys, if you're making over 80,000 as barbers, don't go to a cheap tax person. Go get a real CPA. They're gonna save you way more money in the long run than going for somebody cheap that's gonna give you as much money back as possible, but then the IRS is gonna come knocking. So, stay safe, and yeah.
Luckily, we have a justice system, and we would find what we 4K is the beginning of proof of concept. I don't think there's enough data for me to pull the trigger on this interesting crime due to hand injuries from the constant impact.
A lot of new things have been happening. I'm gonna show you guys a clip right now. I got to drive a Bentley for the first time, which is crazy. And I'm gonna roll it right now. Yo guys, I'm about to drive a Bentley. What do you guys think? Should I buy this or not?
There he goes. Look at that.
I don't know if it's fast enough for me.
No? It's a woman's car, so not a guy's car.
That's crazy. Recently switched blades on the 245, which is still the same blade, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's me cutting or what it is. It hasn't been cutting the way I want it to, and my haircuts haven't been coming out how I want. And I don't know what it is, and it's frustrating, And you guys are gonna feel this as barbers, one day your haircuts are really good, the next day you're like, what the heck is going on, And I hate that, and I want all my haircuts to be good, but sometimes, not every haircut turns out perfect the way you want it to. Some hair types are a lot different, and you just have to adjust. And I might not have enough experience with these cutting certain hair types. With the Saber 2, I'm experienced with all hair types, so I know exactly how to adjust. So that's one thing you got to think about. I recommend getting a clipper, sticking with it, and don't switch tools every 6 months. You're never going to get comfortable with that clipper. And a lot of the best barbers I noticed use the same clipper for a lot of years. I still see people using the Magic Clip, and their haircuts are fire. And they're not gonna switch their tools. You know, they might try out the 245 clip, or they might try out the Gamma new tools, but they're gonna stick with that Magic clip because that's their bread and butter. They're accustomed to that tool, and they know exactly how it cuts. You know, the thing they don't talk about with wall clippers is the staggered tooth. The staggered teeth, they make the fade so much blurrier, you know. And this blade is completely different than the Magic wall teeth. Let me see if I can. I don't have. But yeah, guys. For some reason, I don't know. I've been slacking with the 245. When I first got it, man, I was whipping out haircuts left and right. Now it's just kind of like, for some reason, it's not cutting the way I wanted to. All right, guys. When I first took the blade off of this, I noticed there was a lot of hair in here. There's still a lot of hair, and a lot more. I just blew it out, but that could be a problem why it was cutting differently, because it was full of hair. Brush this out real quick. And the thing is, guys, it looks closed. Like there's no opening area. Like a lot of these clippers here, you can take this off. Boom, you can see the inside, you can clean it. This doesn't have that. It doesn't have that thing you could just take off. So you can't really see the inside. Definitely spin faster. All right, now let's switch the blade. You can see even all the hair right here. Clean that off. And I'm gonna save this blade just in case. I like saving my stuff, you know. Imagine that new blade. I know, you know, it falls, chips, and I have to put this blade back on before I get a new blade. So always gotta make sure you keep all your blades. Check this out though. What I like is that the new blades you buy come with this thing right here. So you don't have to take this old one off and use it. You could just switch right to this one. Okay, now I'm just gonna find the hole. Bam, that's in. I'll leave that there for a second. Grab this one. Stuck to the magnet holder. Oh, and it comes with blades too, which is sick. Get the blades while I'm at it. Is this magnetical? It is. Just barely though. All right. Just checking the blade, making sure. Yeah, it feels sharp. All right, then we hold it down. Oh. Right now, I just want to get the blade in. I'm not worried about zero gapping right now. Zero gapping comes last. I just want to make sure it's on. Boom. All right, that's the new blade right there. Look at that, guys. Dope. Now, you loosen it up a little bit. I guess this is how I zero gap tutorial. Then I just slowly start bringing it. And I like to close my right eye. And I like it pretty close. You guys see that? Oops. There we go. You guys see that right there? See how close it is? Not completely zero gap. Then I hold it with my left like this. Tighten this, tighten this, tighten this. Tighten this a little bit harder, tighten that a little bit harder, tighten that a little bit harder. Nope, super uneven. You see, guys? That's super crooked. I must have moved it by accident. Let's do it again. Unscrew, unscrew. Move it around. Then after this, guys, we're gonna have to, okay. Yeah, something like that. Start with this side first. Now I'm trying very hard not to move the blade. still moved. For example, what I've been having problems with is this blade is jumping up when I tighten it. So what I'm gonna do on purpose is make this one a little bit less, like put this one down a little bit and that one a little bit up. Now when I tighten it, it should even out. Look at that, guys, now it's perfectly even. See that? Now I test it on my arm, right here. Yeah. It should feel sharp, but not cutting sharp. It's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Now we're gonna oil it. Take out the oil. I gotta get a new oil thing. All right. 1, 2, 3. Then I like to put one in the middle, just a little bit. All right, open it this way. I remember my boss at the last place would just put it down like this and let it run for like a minute. Now you're gonna notice the first client might have like a little bit of oil on their hair, but that's just the first client, and like that's if right away, you know, you get it, you oil them and then you get the next haircut. Usually it fades away before that. Now we're gonna clipper it, cool care, and boom, you're done. Just gonna let that rest, and then we're gonna put this blade these two. I think you go like this. Close that up. Hold on. The blade is this way. Boom. There we go. All right, there we go. Put this away. I feel like a lot of my current subscribers and stuff are people just starting out, which is exactly why I wanted to make the channel. I wanted to help young barbers just starting out in the trade, like figure it out. And I was wondering, what are you guys struggling with right now? And let me know in the comments, and maybe I can help you out. Maybe I can make a video about it, because I'm kind of like out of ideas. I don't know what to talk about, but I have so much to talk about. I just don't know what topic to go off of. And yeah, guys, so let me know.